look amazing. Yes.
She does look good. Extremely good. Hello. There we go. How you doing, sir?
You spend too much time in the gym.
That was President Biden visiting the Waffle House following the debate. He gave an incredible speech also on Friday in North Carolina, and Donald Trump gave a horrific speech in Virginia. You know, one of the things that we're seeing in the data actually is that amongst independent voters, amongst undecideds, that it's either having no effect or even in some cases, President Biden is picking up some support. Now, look, that may change, but seeing what Donald Trump was like, the horrific kind of racist, xenophobic, outrageous lie after lie after lie, I think may be having an effect that the pundits didn't quite predict in their immediate reaction. And that's why we said, let's get the data. One of the things I'm appreciating also, though, is how, some Democratic leaders are showing loyalty and they're rallying around President Biden, not just blind loyalty, but recognizing what President Biden has done for this country is pretty historic and pretty impressive by any measure.
Here's the reality. If you are going to dump somebody because you don't appreciate how they quote unquote performed in 90 minutes, and you're going to discount everything that they've done for almost 50 years in this country, then honestly, it's not him that I'm worried about. I'm worried about the people that said that they had his back. The reality is that we see the Republicans will ride with a dude who's got 34 freaking felony convictions and over 50 more counts pending against him. People need to decide that they are going to choose themselves. And if they vote for Donald Trump, God bless us all, because he is only choosing him. That is all he's ever done. That's what he's going to continue to do. And to reward somebody for standing up there, spewing lies and spewing nonsense is ridiculous. You don't have to be in love with the president, but you should be in love with yourself and say, I deserve more of democracy. I deserve more as relates to my bodily autonomy. I deserve more as it relates to economic opportunities. The only person that even answered one economic question was Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I'm just as crazy this morning. was Joe Biden. Donald Trump wouldn't answer anything about the economy. Now, if people say the number one issue they have is the economy, you would think that they would at least say, well, he didn't answer anything about childcare. He didn't answer anything about making sure that there's more economic opportunities for Black folk. He didn't answer anything on the economy. So why people think he better at it, I don't even know.
We could all say that was a bad debate for President Biden. Donald Trump lied and acted like a maniac the entire time, and President Biden really failed to show up the way he needed to, but he's trying to tell the truth. And I think there's a contrast that was shown there. Here's what Barack Obama, former President Obama, said. Bad debate nights happen. Trust me. I know, but this election is still a choice between someone who has fought for ordinary folks his entire life and someone who only cares about himself, between someone who tells the truth, who knows right from wrong, and will give it to the American people straight, and someone who lies through his teeth for his own benefit. Last night didn't change that, and it's why so much is at stake in November. JoeBiden.com. Hillary Clinton writes, the choice in this election remains very simple. It's a choice between someone who cares about you, your rights, your prospects, your future, versus someone who's only in it for himself. I'll be voting for Biden. Former President Bill Clinton writes, I'll leave the debate rating to the pundits. But here's what I know. Facts and history matter. Joe Biden has given us 3 years of solid leadership, steadying us after the pandemic, creating a record number of new jobs, making real progress solving the climate crisis, and launching a successful effort in reducing inflation, all while pulling us out of the quagmire Donald Trump left us in. That's what's really at stake in November. Congressmember Garcia, one of the surrogates on hand on behalf of President Biden during the debate, said the following. He says, and I thought that this was a good line by him. Let's be crystal clear. President Biden is our nominee. End of story. I'm proud of our president's record and his incredible commitment to our country. He's the only person in our country to defeat Donald Trump once, and he will do it again. Here is Democratic Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett. As one of less than 60 black women to swear into Congress, I'm assuming Trump doesn't think my job is a black job, but my black tail will be up early to do the work of my amazing and beautiful coalition of people that make up Texas' 30th congressional district. I'll show up and fight MAGA's BS on their behalf every damn day that they allow me to. The seat will always belong to the people, and I'm humbled to serve them. And think about statements like that from Democratic Congress members versus photos like this from MAGA Republican Congress members like Troy Nehls, who wears ties with Donald Trump's face on it, wears Donald Trump's fake gold sneakers, and says that only Donald Trump can fix the problems in America. I mean, how bizarre, horrific, and culty is that? Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer writes, everyone wants the same things: a good paying job, affordable housing, reliable roads, great schools. These shouldn't be big dreams. These are kitchen table issues, and we're delivering these fundamentals to every single Michigander. And our budget invests Michigan's workforce and business. By supporting innovation and strengthening our communities, we're powering our economic development to prepare for the jobs of the future. I want to thank Winnie Banks, at Speaker Joe Tate, and our partners in the legislature who helped get this done. When we work together, we can build a brighter and stronger future together. And she goes, look, when asked how to make childcare more affordable, Trump used his time to brag about firing people. The American people need a president who takes this stuff seriously. Like, she's listing real issues that affect real Americans every single day. And Donald Trump is not someone who takes this stuff seriously. Let me show you this clip. This was Donald Trump in Virginia, where he again mentions black jobs, is what he refers to. Here, play this clip.
To our country, they're taking their jobs, and they're taking the black jobs. People that have had their jobs for a long time are losing their jobs. And Hispanic jobs, people that have had them for a long time, they're losing their jobs.
Living in a city, I recently learned that indoor air pollution can be up to 5 times higher than outside. This was a real eye-opener for me. Then I discovered NeoPX, a 100% nature-based, bioengineered air purifier designed by PhD scientists. As someone who prioritizes health through diet and exercise, I realized that I needed to care about the air that I breathe daily too. NeoPX tackles harmful air pollutants called VOCs, which come from everyday items like furniture and cleaning products. The secret lies in pollutant-eating bacteria powered by Power Drops. Just mix the formula with water and add it to your plant monthly to activate air purification. NeoPX purifies the air as effectively as 30 regular houseplants. Plus, it's eco-friendly, requiring no electricity, and coming with a self-watering, biodegradable planter. The benefits are noticeable. 87% of customers feel a difference within a week. NeoPX lets you fight air pollution with nature. When you purchase NeoPX, you get 6 Power Drop pouches, and to celebrate the launch, NeoPlants is offering a 7th pouch free. That's an extra month of pure air. Go to neoplants.com/Meidas, and the discount will be applied automatically at checkout. Shipping is available within the US, with worldwide shipping coming soon. Breathe better, live better with NeoPX.
And look, as Mike Madrid said, who's actually been very critical about some of the Democratic outreach to the Latino community, after watching this debate, Mike Madrid said, sounds like someone's about to get his ass kicked with Latino voters for a 3rd time in a row, referring to Donald Trump. And Mike Madrid says, it's almost like someone was saying this. Biden's hoarse and stumbling delivery immediately sent many Democrats into a panic about their chances of winning in November. But our poll also found that the debate didn't change many voters' minds about either candidate. And in fact, when you went to the CNN focus group, or you went to the Univision focus group of undecided Latino voters, here's the Univision one. Nearly every single undecided voter said that they now support Biden, not Trump. Latinos were watching and listening, and Trump sounded like a crazy liar to them, is what they said in the focus group. And also here, looking at the 538 poll on June 28, 2024, this was updated after the debate. Biden wins 52 times out of 100 in their simulation of the 2024 election. Trump wins 47 times out of 100. And the 538 Ipsos poll found that there was not a lot of changes pre and post debate. You can see that right there. As Manisha Sinha writes, not one, but 5 New York Times op-eds asked President Biden to drop out after his debate performance, and not one asked Donald Trump, a convicted felon, serial sexual predator, and a man who sought to overthrow American democracy, to do that. I'm glad I'm in Europe away from the bankruptcy of this, but look, I'm glad I'm here in America trying to spread the truth here and spread the facts and let people know what's up. As Mark Hamill writes, one off night doesn't change the fact that Joe Biden's the most legislative, successfully president in the United States. And look, my view, call me naive, is in the aggregate, Americans are decent, smart, intelligent, pro-democracy loving people. And you have, yes, the pundits want to normalize Donald Trump's sexual assaults and felony convictions and his behavior. And if President Biden stumbles one night, they want to act like the sky is falling down. But I think the American people get it. President Biden making real connections with the American people. I showed you that video at the outset of this video. Let me show you this clip right here, too, of President Biden at the Waffle House. Here, play this clip.
How you doing? You know, you spend too much time in the gym, I think. Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hey, you're welcome. You're really welcome. You have our support.
God, love you, thanks.
You have our support.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay.
And so, on the one hand, you've got Donald Trump going to Virginia and saying things like this.
Silence of the Lamb. The press always says, why does he ramble about Silence of the Lamb? The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He'd like to have you over for dinner. Did you ever? Don't do it. If he suggests, I'd like to have you for dinner, don't go. But these are the people that are coming into our country.
And on the other hand, you have President Biden in North Carolina saying things like this. Play the clip.
Close with this. I know I'm not a young man. State the obvious. Well, I know. Well, I don't. Folks, I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth. I know right from wrong. And I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done. And I know, like millions of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get back up.
So, judge for yourself. Judge for yourself. Spread these videos, share the message, because you know how pundits are being and what they're saying and what the New York Times is saying. And look, as I said, bad debate for Biden. It's the truth. That's the facts. Donald Trump didn't win that thing. Donald Trump looked like a crazy person. He's a maniac, lunatic, want to be authoritarian, just lied about everything, didn't answer any questions. But let's now get these videos. Let's wake Americans up and show them the stakes about what's going on here. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million subscribers. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.